Hello, everyone. I know my schedule's been weird. Like, I may be back on sleeping schedules. I'm going to be changing this probably to 3 times a day. I'm thinking Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That way I have the weekends off and I have 2 days in between streams. But I don't know. Anyway, we are back with Iridessa, and she is doing her thing. We're gonna attempt to finish off Iridessa today, I think. Um, is what we're gonna do, and if we can get her finished off, then the last character we have, of course, is Tink, and then that will end season 1. And I'm probably gonna take a bit of a step away. I'm not sure. My boyfriend will be returning home in like a month and a half, and he's taking a week off when he gets home to spend with me. So I know I will be taking that week off 100%. I didn't announce this on Discord or any Discords or my Facebook or through any messages or anything because I don't tend to get people from that. So, I've just gone live, and if you are following me on Twitch, which you should be if you're on my Discord, then you've gotten a notification. Um, my YouTube is stalled at like 18 subscribers. Nobody subscribes to my YouTube. But if you are on YouTube, like and subscribe, you know, hit the bell, do the things. And if you look in the description box below this video, it's in all my videos at the very bottom. After I explain everything to you, you will find my socials, which is my Twitch, my Facebook, which is Tink Kidder's Facebook. It is specifically for Tink, and my um Discord, so you can join all the things. So do all the things. But anyway, let's see if Sims will behave. I've been a little not, because Sims has not really been functioning the best. Um it's been very laggy for me. Everything has been very laggy for me. Like, as you can see, I can't even pause the game now that I've told it to play. So, yeah. All right. So we need to wait for spring, which should be soon, I do believe. It should be soon because we just had Winterfest. We do have a few paintings. She does have 70K, so if it was spring, we could probably finish this off. I don't think we've done her house yet. We have. We have completed her house. Okay. So her house is done. We are literally just waiting for spring to finish this off pretty much. So we will go in here and I guess make some more paintings. She has a bunch of emotional paintings still, it looks like. She's got a lot of money in painting still. So I mean, we're talking she's very much still like doing well with what she's got. Um but they will sell pretty quickly. So we are going to move all of these things over here. This is definitely not an emotional painting. Oh, that's a flirty painting. Okay. And we are going to move the one medium classic that's here over here. And I guess we're going to get her to do more. She did a lot better with the medium classics, I think, when it come to money. Yeah, she did a lot better with the medium classics. I mean, some of her emotional paintings were pretty good. And she could still make those, but I think we're just going to go with a bunch of the classic paintings and we're going to start doing large classics, I think. Um and we're going to go in and we're going to open her business and let people come in and buy paintings and we're just going to try to get her, you know, we got a couple days, I think it is. I don't even know how long we have until spring. We got like today. Today is the last day. It's New Year's Eve. So tomorrow starts spring, I believe. Yes, tomorrow starts spring. So tomorrow we can finish her stuff and get Tink moved in and get everything done with her and get Tink moved in for our next thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to spend today finishing her off. And then when she's done, I don't want you to go chat with people. I want you to paint. Do I have to take you upstairs to make you paint? So we're going to finish her off today. We're probably only going to do stream until she's done. So it's probably going to be a really short stream. Um, I will be streaming tomorrow because tomorrow is going to be one of my new regular days. I do believe it's supposed to be Wednesday. And so we will be streaming tomorrow. I think she's looking at this one. She is. If she, well, it's a masterpiece, so we kind of need it. But yes, so basically we're gonna get this finished off, get her done. I think she bought the masterpiece. She did. She bought it for $6,000. And then I don't know. We're just gonna try to get her finished. That way we're done with it. And then once it's done, we start on Tink, which is our last tiny towner. We did not bring anybody here for our roommates this time. And actually our last tiny towner actually just bought that painting. So I don't know if it's going to be in her inventory when we get to her. It might be in her inventory when we get to her, which would be really cool. So once it's spring, we do the paintings of everybody's house to put in their houses. We then do our center section because we already know that with Tink we're gonna do the interior of the build of the room of that build. And then we do so and then we do our contribution, which will be the middle piece that's left, which is pretty much just going to be like a fountain with a bunch of flowers around it. And then from there, we're pretty well done with her. Whatever's left of her money will then go into the all her money will go into what everybody already has, which is a lot of money, by the way. And next time around, I saw where somebody was doing Tiny Town and they used the vault and they would put all the money left over from the Tiny Towners into the vault at the end. And that would be where the money sat. So what we'll probably do is that, but I mean, in general, she's going to have hopefully have a lot of money when she's done because I'm hoping not to spend everything. But that doesn't mean that I won't. We do need to keep an eye on her knees. Her social is going up, so that's good. She has almost half the emotional force, so that's good. She's pretty good with that. But yeah, I've had an interesting beginning of my month. My My schedule has been so wonky. I was waking up at 8 o'clock in the morning instead of like 5:37 like normal. Is that Bella? She's painting super slow because she's talking to people, but she's got paintings, so I'm not worried about her talking to people. She needed social anyway.
Barbahoy, huh? Huh? Galenk Napsa Palingo. Sponza!
We will stock this place with paintings when it comes time for her to actually like walk away from it. We will stock this place with paintings. And we never actually taught a single painting class. So just her painting sold for so much that we didn't really need it. But I mean, that's fine too. That's another masterpiece.
Flurba. Oh. Panay. Yibs. Gobi Gob. Smurgus. Turub Quink. Kuzip. Plevar. Oh, no.
I mean, we could keep this one.
Humble.
Yaba. With the heart case. Ook.
This is a confident painting. We could keep this one. This is a sad painting.
Shabe Simona Sero.
This is a flirty painting. Keep that one too. So I mean, these are some of her more expensive paintings that we're keeping. But that's fine too. This one over here. She's got plenty of paintings upstairs already, so we need a couple of them hanging in here. And then we'll just, when we're done with everything, we'll paint a bunch of paintings to put on the things and then disable the sale for them. Although this isn't going to be set as a business anymore, so. I was wondering where my sound was. Oh, we reached renown. That's nice. Let's open up our perks real quick. We normally get these with the second set of perks. So we'll do that. And she's got another painting we can put here. And then we're going to go with another classic painting, large. You know, people are leaving, but that's okay too. I'm not too worried about that.
Zisamba.
I don't understand why she puts them down and then she just stops. Abstract seems to sell for a lot, actually, so we might switch to abstract.
Clunkus. Jabeen.
We'll move this one over here. And we'll probably switch to abstract after this. With the little angry dude over here. It'll give us space for, 3 large abstract paintings.
Favely Dravely.
I feel like at this point, they are so set on fairy dust, it's not even funny. I don't even think she needs these, so we're gonna put them in Tink's box. Got a lot of random stuff in here. Caleb wants to go out on a date. I don't even. I guess we could go out on a date with her if she gets everything straight. We could end her stuff on a date. That's a very pretty painting. We might keep it.
Marcolfino.
He looks angry.
Pardu.
He instantly starts talking to people. But yeah, they've got over 100 dust at this point. Like,
Yeah. Ooh, Aneeb. Yibs. Conga.
Tuna. Blafila.
Dag.
Evenay. Gofa.
Sabine.
Marsawardi.
Saquinario.
Tabu.
Sator.
we're probably going to keep this one. We're going to put it over there and frame it.
Teru. Kremfum Tibu.
Kumiao.
Skibero. Swaby. Kunyaka. Shabifinay. Papa. Barnabif. Oberoy. Flamin' Chimney. Wix.
Okay.
Wadaba. Zinks Quaso.
Stop talking to her and paint. Let her go buy things. I think my autonomy is on. I think that's my problem. Option. Yeah, that was my problem. I didn't disable my autonomy for the selected sim. I couldn't figure out why they wouldn't listen to me. That's why. So she did finish this painting, which is great. We're going to do a quick save. And then her autonomy is now off, so she should not stop things. Hopefully. That's the hope, at least. If it actually works that way, I don't know, but that's the hope. So, I don't know.
Oh, yibs.
I don't know why Daryl's calling me now.
Grissy.
You're welcome. I don't want to put it there. I want to put it on the wall. Can I not put it on the wall? are going to frame this one, and then we want to do abstract, right? Yeah. Oh, look, Patchy's here.
Swande Schwema. Been arp shelves. Jabin. Nobi Yurmta. Sinead.
That's interesting.
Slave.
Would be even more interesting if she was just suddenly attracted to Patchy. Resume. So,
Lenarg.
he's not, though, it would seem, which is great.
Drubble?
People are buying things now, which is great, too. So yeah, we're gonna finish this off. We're gonna finish her off. When spring comes and the snow melts and everything's green again, we can then work on getting everything done. It looks like Belle. We painted you, Belle. You should buy it. Patchy's just chatting with us, I guess. Not sure why we have romance with Patchy. Or had romance with Patchy. Belle did buy the painting of herself. That's funny. She's gonna need to sleep soon, which is fine. We're not. They can chat, but we're not chatting. Oh, she made a masterpiece. So let's do another large abstract.
Skooma tube. Yabal granoob. Fonje. Huh.
She actually gonna paint it? Is. Oh, sure. So.
Narfa. Fazoo Wifton a Bay.
Snurdiafa pelzo. Creambo a creech.
Loonies. Gelsi. Nappa. Reba. Naya Floof. Viva Days.
I have added a few things, a few mods and things, not anything too serious. Mostly things that are going to help out with, like, later generations, possibly. I did add Carl's mod for, like, the restaurants because it fixes a lot of the bugs with them. And small businesses, or businesses, like, when you buy a business and you own a business, not a small business, but an actual business. But for now, everybody's going to own small businesses. But I added it for, like, later me for other things. I did find a very interesting and long Let's Play, which is the Pack Legacy Let's Play. I've been watching it on somebody else's stream. Actually, the creator of its stream. And so I'm very interested in it. But it is an extremely long one. Like, the creator of it has literally been playing it for three plus years. Like, probably 4 at this point. I think 4 years at this point. And they're only like 3 or 4 packs in. So it's a very long legacy because every time a new expansion pack comes out, or game pack or expansion pack comes out, they add to it. So they just added in the one for the fairies. But how did you end up in the conversation again? But yeah, so I'm debating upon doing it after we're done with the Pixie Hollow challenge. I do have one, maybe two more. I have five planned. That was an $11,000 painting. I have five planned, but I'm not sure. I might do two, and then after two seasons, end it. Because my second season, of course, is the Queen and the King and everybody else. My third season, I'm gonna. Speaking of the Queen, she just arrived. I am gonna have to create the fairies myself at that point, and so it's going to be relatively interesting to create them myself. I feel like we don't really need to do any more. They're partying for New Year's.
Dag.
Mother Nature's here. She does need sleep, so after this painting, I think we're gonna put her to sleep, and then so after this painting, we're gonna put her to sleep.
Bubrona. Tanifazoo pliva Anzerpa. Pelka Panulitz.
Looks like we're doing another one of the same one. But yeah, after this one, we're gonna put her to sleep. Tomorrow starts spring, so that's amazing. It should take a day for the snow to melt, I think. And then once the snow melts, we will finish off her stuff. We will get it done. We'll then stock some paintings in this area, and we'll get her all of her stuff done. We might send her on a date with Caleb, and then see how that goes. And that'll be the end of her. That'll be the end of stream. And then we'll start tomorrow with Tink. I'll go ahead and move Tink in and get everything set up for the next one. And then we'll start tomorrow with Tink. Because she'll be the last one. We'll get everything set up. We'll get everybody assigned to their beds. We'll get everything done. And then we'll start tomorrow with Tink. Because we should be able to get her done. And we should be able to get her done in a couple hours. It shouldn't take us more than a couple hours to get her done. So 3 hours at most, maybe 4, if I stretch it. And have her do other things like, But yeah, that'll be the end of it. Like, that'll be the end of her because she's an easy one, to be honest, because paintings make so much money anyway. So she's a very easy one to get done. Tink is just buying paintings. Like, if all these paintings are actually in her inventory when we get her, she's gonna have a lot of paintings, and they'll be paintings she picked herself. So, whatever. We're gonna finish this painting, put her to sleep, sell out all these paintings, buy Mother Nature, sell out all these paintings, and then close the business if the business isn't already closed. No, we're not chatting, sweetheart. We're not chatting. Your social is fine. I feel like the minute we actually get them, like, oh, I made a masterpiece. That's awesome. All right. The minute I get them, like, almost straightened out and where it's not as hard to deal with them, I instantly, like, end up with no longer playing with them. They're done. So, yeah. She's headed to sleep. She's at 115,000, 117,000 now. So once she sells out what she's got, she's pretty well. She's pretty set. Because this one's a masterpiece at 4 at 50% markup, and this is a large abstract at 2, so she should be at 25, 30. Yeah, she's already at 20. So she should be at about 25K when she sells out. So then we'll go ahead and end there. She just sold out. So 16 hours in. So we'll go ahead and close her business. She made 55,000 this time, which is absolutely amazing. She is completely out of paintings. It is snowing, but it is the end of the day. Tomorrow will be spring. Hopefully everything will melt. And yeah, we'll be able to start doing things and getting the outside done. Because that's what she has left is the outside. New Year's Eve was awful. That's fine. We didn't really care about New Year's Eve. She's awake at 4 a.m. And her needs are pretty well green on everything. She's got her fun up. She's got everything up. So we're going to have her take a bath. We're going to knock down the walls, I think. Have her take a bath, and it's now spring. So everything should start to melt within the next day or so, which means that we can then see everything. So mainly what she's got left is the paintings of everybody's houses, including her own when she's done. And that's going to go here. Getting some paintings done to put on the different things. Ones that we like we'll keep, ones that we don't like we'll just sell through her inventory, or we'll just sell to a collector. We're going to just have her work on paintings up here. So we're going to do a large abstract. She's focused. And since she's focused, we're going to have her bottle that emotion. And then resume. Yep. It's now spring. She should have 2 focus potions. We can toss those in Tink stuff real quick. I think her relationship is going down with Caleb, probably. I don't know. It's also got relationship with Daryl. So that's interesting. Yeah. Her relationship is going down with Caleb. I don't feel like they would be a good match, though. He's like materialistic and all that. She's neutral, but he's attracted. And then Daryl was neutral and unknown. The minute we actually have not white everywhere and it's no longer like snowy, we will
Imbo Bange.
yeah, we're just gonna sell these to collectors or whatever for the fame or whatever. She doesn't need to open her shop again for a couple paintings. We want to stock it with paintings so that it's got paintings in it and it looks nice. Nice paintings in it that looks nice. So probably not abstract. So it was probably a bad idea that I did abstract. We're just going to fast forward her through this. It's probably going to be a day or two, probably, before we can actually do anything, to be honest, before it's actually no longer snowy. Now that I think about it. And the fact that everybody already has played except for Tink is insane. And I don't even know what to paint for Tink. Sell it to a collector. On the road to fame. All right, so we're gonna have. You know what we should sell? What we should do for Tink? Angry, confident, sad. Figure painting. I think it's the mathematical one, isn't it? That does focused. Pop art, surrealism. Paint from reference. I don't see that one, though. We'll do a large realism.
Oh, Basky Gazoo.
Let's see how this looks. Because we do want a couple paintings in her shop, right? We want some of them for sale. You'll probably do some large, some medium, and we'll just put them up for sale. We'll put them in there. I feel like she would want to go to the flea market, but I don't know if. I mean, she's got plenty of money to buy things, so. We might do the flea market with her. Actually, I think we will. We'll take her to the flea market. Yeah, sure. We will take her to the market. She can't travel with anybody but Silver, so she's going to go on her own. See if there's anything there that catches her eye for her or for Tink. Because she might just give some stuff to Tink, too. You know, things she's ran into and wandered across. So, yeah. My dog come over and I think he's got dust on him. Because I just started sneezing. Thor, I'm allergic to you. I'm allergic to a Thor. What? I said dog, and he climbs in my lap. Instantly wants attention. Every single time. Every time I start streaming. You want to be on your own and left alone until I start streaming, and then instantly you want my attention, huh? Is that how this works? Not allowed to pay attention to anything but the Thor? If I'm just sitting here reading a book, you're fine. But the minute I start doing anything or talking, no Thor, not in my lap. Be a good boy. Hyperactive. Now he's running in circles. And of course, it's going to be raining. Because why not? All right. She doesn't really need social or anything, but that's fine. Let's see. What do we got out here? What do we got? What do we got? What is there? Got a couple interesting lamps. Sofas. They're all getting wet, though. Feel like this may be something Tink would be interested in. And this is green and weird, so we'll get that too. Is that? No. You know what? We're gonna buy all this stuff and just stick it in the stuff for silver. If we can buy it. Doesn't look like we can even buy it. Guess whoever owns it isn't even tending it, actually. Let's see. What do we got over here? Another mushroom. Buy that. There's a green lamp. We can buy that. Pink would be interested in them. So, can we buy these yet? No. We can tend it and make the money off of them. I'm already there. Oh, good. We can now purchase things. Oh, whoever it was, stop doing it. Okay, clear the table. That should give them all to her, right? Yeah, no? No. Yeah, I don't feel like there's really anything else to do here. Toss a coin in the thing over here. Somebody tend this table. This is mainly just to have more medals in the thing for the download. Well, that was one we didn't have. All right, so yeah, there's really not a lot to do here, I guess. Um, do we want to order something? Order food. What's in this one? No. Order food. I feel like, what would she like to eat? Maybe this one. We'll order that. Like fairies don't have to eat, and they prefer like they love like grilled cheese. They're obsessed with grilled cheese. We could take her to the museum. When she's done eating, we could go to a museum, admire some art at a museum. She's excited about her. Oh, it's hot. That's what it is. Guess she doesn't like spicy food. Oh, you know what would be cool for Tink? Going around and collecting all the different like things in this area. Isn't it like you search boxes? That's nice. Like you can search boxes and things and let's paint a natural mural. We'll paint a natural mural. But like she could go through and grab posters. She'll grab a couple posters for Tink, maybe. Look for snow globe. Um, grab a poster. This is stuff that we could do with Tink too, because this is like stuff that Tink would like, right? Because it's just random found stuff. Look for snow globe. Oh, it stopped raining. You could start with Iridessa and just say that, Iridessa found these things in town and wanted to give them to Tink, and Tink thinks they're interesting, so she decides that she's going to do the same thing. So let's see what she paints over here. There's a lot to do with Tink, and it's going to take a while to get her stuff done because she's doing like a woodworking shop. So it's going to take a while to get that done, which is, no big deal really. So we're going to be working with her for a while, and she's our last fairy. So yeah, she's focused again. But I feel like there's a lot of things we could do with Tink with the fact that she likes found objects and stuff like that. She enjoyed the food even though it was spicy, so that's good. Pretty tasty. from eating food because fairies don't eat. Festival ends in an hour. It takes them so long to paint paintings. This one looks like it's going to be interesting, though. It looks like it's going to have a big tree in the middle of it, maybe. Supposed to be a nature painting, so we'll see what it looks like. It's almost halfway done. Then she'll grab her little whatnots and go on her merry way. We'll take her back home. Because we'll be within the second day of spring, then hopefully then we'll have like the ability to do things. When the sun comes up, of course. Which we don't have to wait for sun. I could set it in the daytime. Are we ready for color? Karaoke contest. She can't sing. I think the fifth generation, I had one that was supposed to be a singer. I had some really interesting fairies that come off of different stuff from that one. Yeah, we're starting color now. All right. I think the fourth generation, I had a set of twins, identical twins. Which would be fun. Um, a lot of fairies. I had a lot of fairies set up, but a lot of them after the second generation, I have to make them myself. I'm not a cast person. I mean, I probably could, but you know, because the third generation was supposed to be all winter fairies from like Pixie Periwinkle's people. I was gonna put them in Mount Kamarabi, in the big 64 by 64 Mount Kamarabi. That's always snowy, which is gonna be so annoying. Yes, karaoke competition. Karaoke just isn't cool anymore. Contests are on Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday night at 8 p.m. If anyone cares. It's like, sounds like bars around me. We had karaoke, but nobody showed up. Guess karaoke just isn't cool anymore. Oh man. But yeah, when she gets home, she's gonna have to sleep, so that's fine. She's almost done with this painting. It looks interesting. I was expecting like an actual nature scene. This is more of an abstract nature scene, but whatever. It's interesting looking. She found a thing. Found a couple snow globes, new crest, and what else? Oh, she didn't find a snow globe in that one. She found a toy, it looks like. A terrarium. Yeah, she found a snow globe. Okay. Miss Lady, you can go home. Triceratops, new skill days was successful, it would seem. I don't know what skill she got, but she got a skill. We'll toss those in Tink stuff. For stuff for her to just clutter her house with. Because her place is going to be very interesting because it's going to have like shelves everywhere with just stuff all over it. Clutter everywhere. It's on a loading screen. We're going to do the raccoon stuff next time around. But yeah, there's going to be lots of clutter in Tink's place. Plants and random things and probably a bunch of debug items, just random stuff. Because she likes found objects, right? So just lots of random stuff everywhere. It's going to be very cluttered and very hard to manage because I'm going to have to make sure that she can still move around her house. But it's going to look a mess. It's going to look an absolute disaster. So yeah, that's where that's going to be. Yay, we can do things. Do we want to do any of these things at night? Any of these houses at all? I don't think so. I think we may just go with daytime. You know what? We're going to instantly fly here. I think the food place would look good this time of day, like this time of night. So we might do the food place. If she moves. Oh, there she goes. We're going to do a paint from reference. We'll do a medium paint from reference. We'll see if we can get this in a medium paint for reference. I hate that it costs so much, by the way. So we'll do silvers at night. And then I think we'll fly here. Can we go here? Hello? 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 Okay. So we want to instantly fly here. We'll see if we can get this, because we can put that in one of the buildings. So paint from reference, medium. I think that would be a good one for nighttime, because it's supposed to be a good one for nighttime, but it doesn't look like it. Okay, whatever. Is stuff not glowing anymore? No, the lights are off. Okay. Masterpiece, though. All right, we'll fly here next. See if we can get this one done. I mean, it's not, everything's not green yet on this one, though. It's supposed to be green and pretty. It's not yet. I don't know why. We could try doing this one. So let's fly here. See if we can get this one. Paint from reference, medium. I don't know. We're probably going to get part of other stuff with it. Kind of cut off, but that'll work. Rose's place isn't completely green, and I don't really want to do hers without it being completely green. I mean, it is green. It's green enough, I guess. Let's see what we can do. I have to go this, come back, and maybe that's going to be in the way, though. Hmm. Can we try it from here? That may be what we got to do for Rose's place. So we'll get her place real quick. And then that just leaves this one. Her social need is post again, as usual. Let's instantly fly here. Her energy is ready to just die. But we're almost done, so we're going to go paint from reference, medium painting, and let's get Fawn's place done, and then that's everybody's places but her own, and hers needs to be finished. So that takes care of Fawn's place too. So now we can go in and we can put everybody's paintings in their houses, and we could send her to bed. So we're going to go upstairs. And does she have space for a painting? Yes, she does. Over here. So there's this one. And we're going to frame it. All right. We need to get her home because she needs sleep. She's a growing fairy. All right. Where do we put hers? We could put hers here and add a frame. And then we need to do periwinkles. No, this is silvers because we already have periwinkles. And silvers can go, silver doesn't really have a lot of stuff on her walls, which is interesting. But I think we went with a very minimalistic style for her. So I guess it kind of makes sense. But I think what we'll do with silvers is we'll put it above these flowers. So we'll put silvers here. And this just leaves pink as our last needed fairy. And I'm not sure what we want to do with Tink. And for Rose, I think we're just going to stick it right above her fireplace. The masterpiece, by the way. And that's that. Okay. So that takes care of everybody but Tink. And I'm not sure what we want to give Tink, to be honest, because she just doesn't care. And she doesn't have a house. So, yeah. We may as well put the stuff that we got for everybody in their stuff. I mean, everything still isn't completely green, which kind of sucks. But we will go ahead and finish off our stuff, I think. So we'll put these in here for Tink. And then all that'll go in her house. And then with silver, we need to go downstairs. And we need to open this. And she's got a lot of stuff in here still already. Like a lot of gems and stuff that you guys can use if you download the lot, which is going to be great. But we're going to add a bunch of this in here too. You see, you have a lot of metals too. So you can, you know, make her stuff. There we go. And now so let's hit build mode because she's got 26,000 to spend. I probably should have hit the save button first. We'll hit the save button once we open build mode. There we go. Everything still doesn't look perfect, unfortunately, because it's only spring, it's not summer, but I'm not waiting for summer. I'm not playing her for another week because she just doesn't need another week. She's pretty much done. We just need to do the outside area and her painting and something for Tink. We might just paint this area for Tink. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let's turn off the grid. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to make this whole area here like a garden thing with plants and a fountain. And that's going to be it. And by fountain, I mean like an item fountain. So let's see if we can find a fountain we like. Fountains. No, not what we were looking for. Okay. That one's huge. I like that one. Takes up a lot of the space, so we're good. And then we just need a bunch of plants and shrubs and stuff. Pretty much. Bunch of flowers, bunch of grass. Maybe not that much grass. Worry about the grass last, I think. Since that butts up against that, we don't need much there, which is awesome. Definitely one less thing I have to worry about. I don't know if I like that. It's too big. All right, flowers. Lots and lots of pretty flowers. Everywhere. I mean, they're not going to be as pretty when we first place them, but they should be really pretty when we're done. By next season, hopefully. Like the lavender would be good. Why does everything have to be so ugly? It's so hard to do anything. One's really small. This is going to be so ugly. Okay. I think we can do this from like outside build mode and then do everything and then go back in and then be done with it. Because otherwise we're going to have to wait for summer. And I don't want to wait for summer for all the plants to be pretty and green. They should be pretty and green now, but for some reason they're not. So we're going to go to Manage Worlds because we've just saved. So we're just going to go to Manage Worlds. And I think, quote me, but I really think that we can actually go into Manage Worlds and it's going to use her funds. I hope it's going to use her funds. It should use her funds. I really want it to use her funds. If it doesn't, then we don't. But it should use her funds because I don't have it set up to not. And so it should use her funds to pay. If it doesn't, then we're going to have to go back in and we're going to have to figure something else out. I think I did set it up so that I could change the seasons, but I don't really want to change the season. So if we build from here, because I think I've been able to just put whatever I wanted down, and it hasn't mattered what their funds were. But we'll find out. We'll find out. It'll be okay. We'll figure it out. hoping it uses her household funds. Because literally we're like an hour and a half in this. By the time we're done with this, we'll be over 2 hours in. And then I can end stream early because we're done with her. And I don't want to start Tink today. We'll start her tomorrow. So the YouTube video the name will be changed to Let's Finish Iridessa. And then tomorrow when I stream, I should stream tomorrow. As long as everything works out appropriately. The dog doesn't wake me up at 10 o'clock in the morning like he's been doing, 8 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock in the morning, and mess up my schedule again. The cat doesn't wake me up and stuff. I should be able to, okay, so let's see if this uses her household funds. Yes, I think it does. Okay. So let's get this done. Oh, those are ugly. This doesn't look bad. I mean, it doesn't look great. I don't think I like these. That takes care of a big chunk of that. These things float. You know, I never noticed they floated. That's a shrub. I feel like we need more flowers. That's the one I was looking for. Right, elephant, anyone? Okay. Alien flowers. Hmm. I feel like they're not going to work. Need a bit more grass. The strength. I feel like that looks nice. Oh no. All right. Now, she's got 2 trees. We're going to give one to Tink, along with these plants. We will figure out something to do with that. And this can be sold. This big tree here is going to go back here. With grass around it. This is basically just going to be a huge garden, like lots of pretty flowers. We may do some sort of little sitting area for her. Maybe. I don't think there's any other colors of these. I think they only come in white. Yeah, they only come in white. There's really not a lot of orange, is there? There's really not a lot of orange. There's some yellow. How am I supposed to do this when there's so little orange? Hmm. Sunflowers always go the same direction. I feel like these can go elsewhere, though. Because we did find that one orange that can just go up against this side. Does this have an orange? Got a yellow. I feel like that's huge, though. Holy cow. Oh. That's pink. That's white. That does not change color. But I mean, I guess that's all right. hate how much of it I've used because it just looks weird. That's a bit better. Need a bigger plant for the back. We're gonna have to do some kind of sitting area or something out here. There is absolutely no way I'm gonna be able to fill this whole space in with flowers. so weird looking. So now what do we do with this empty area? It's going to look super weird if I just leave it empty. seeing this being more of a jungle than what it is. Hmm. That just doesn't look right. Maybe we could do something. Some kind of sitting area or something. Don't know. Her yard just looks super empty. I mean, it's pretty. It looks super empty. That's kind of orange. I know. Yellow and orange. Need this area filled somehow. I'm not sure how, but I need it filled. Maybe. I mean, it's definitely filled. Holy no. Still leaves us with all this space, though. So what do we do with this space? See what we got for sculpture. We are not putting out any gnomes. Oh, those are custom content. Let's not. We do still need to figure out an artistic thing to put for her in her yard. So all of this stuff lists as yellow and orange. This is artistic. don't need wall decorations. Oh, she does still need her tree, though. Grab that. Figure out where to put it. That's a nice looking table. I mean, I guess that could work as something to put out here. Definitely pretty. Could go with a fire pit. I like that actually works. There we go. All right, we just need a little bit of grass popped around now, I think. All right. I feel like that works. Let's make sure all the ceilings are painted. Looks like it. Yep. Okay. I think that's good. I think that takes care of it. I think that's her house. I think she's done. And she has 118K left. So she didn't give Tink a painting. She still needs to paint her own house. She didn't give Tink a painting. I'm not really sure what she should paint for Tink. All right. Let's hop back in. See how terrible it looks. But that takes care of her contribution to the community area. That takes care of her yard and her house. She's got to paint her house now. And then once her house is painted and displayed, in her house on her easel, she needs to paint a few more paintings just to pop around in on the boards, and then figure out what she's going to paint for Tink. And I think I have an idea of what to paint for Tink. I think we're going to wait. We're going to go out. Probably not tonight because she's got to sleep. We're going to go out at night. And we're going to attempt to paint that front area that I tried to paint, but with the lights. We'll see if we can get that painted with the lights, and we're going to give that to Tink. I think that's what we're going to do. I think that's what she's going to paint for. So now that it is okay, she lost 11,000, but that's fine. She had way more than enough to lose 11,000. Need to make me something to drink real quick. And then we're going to paint her house because it's daytime now. And then tonight we will paint the other area for Tink. And then we're going to pull her out, put Tink in, set up everybody in their houses as roommates again. And then we're going to end stream. And then tomorrow we're going to do Tink. So yeah, that's going to be fun. We're going to start with Tink, who is doing woodworking as her way of selling stuff. So that's going to be great. She's got to go to a bunch of different places, and I have a bunch of different things to do with her because she has to do the Bruce Almighty quest. And it's going to cost 5,000 or more for that quest. because she's got to get the tree for her stuff. But yeah, so her sleep is good now. So we're going to try our best to find somewhere to put her so she can paint her house. She also needs to redo this. We're going to see if she instantly flies here, if she can paint her house from here at an angle. She needs social, but I mean, so paint from reference, medium painting, because everybody's getting mediums. I don't know if she's going to be able to paint her house from here. I mean, kinda. We're going to get her to fly here and try again. Actually, we're going to get her to restore this first. Then we're going to get her to fly here and try again. Paint from reference, medium. It may give her a better view. Oh, there she goes. Kind of. I mean, there's stuff in the way. Wish I could get her to fly there and paint. That would have been a great spot. There's no way she can paint from there. Maybe from here. Probably not, though. Try this one more time. Yeah, definitely not. Great. Well, we tried. She needs a better painting area. I feel like this one's our best bet. And it's a masterpiece, so. Alrighty. Well, she tried. She's good to just do whatever now. I mean, we could get her to paint, I guess. She needs a bunch of paintings, right? So we're going to zoom in and then move and then try to set her up to instantly fly here and then resume this painting. And this one will end up going on this easel. I mean, it's not bad. So we're going to leave it here so we can put it on the easel. And then we'll take her downstairs to finish painting and putting up stuff.
Oh, Flina Bully. Ha!
Then we'll do a fly through of the house. And once we're done with the show around of the house, we'll set up Tink. And then we will be done with her. We will end stream, and then tomorrow we will go from there.
Skooma. Nar. Dibois. Payfin.
No one else's houses had other houses in them, which sucks for her. Oh, hello, you're late.
Vadish. Sool? Sool? Leto!
Calm down, chicka. So instantly fly here. Pop that there. I don't know, surrealism painting. We'll do a large surrealism. That's really pretty.
Oh. Oh. Delapa Fliz.
The heck?
Dibois. Payfin. Fwibsy Nibsy Fleep.
Nibsy, nibsy, nib. Oh, she did a cow plant.
Aha.
Okay. She did a cow plant. She painted cowberry, neverberry.
Nar. Uh-huh. Pruplum.
Actually really pretty. We'll do a medium version of that one.
Room. Huh. Drubble. Gunny.
We don't want to fill the whole gallery. Like, needs to look like she's sold paintings. So.
Dibois. Payfin. Huh.
Drop here a subscribe. Yeah, I need to fix that. Typo.
Delapa.
Oh, that's a pretty realism. I like the realism paintings. I think they're really pretty.
Aha. Grenka.
And we'll do another medium realism.
Huh. Drubble? Uh-huh. Huh. Delapa.
coming up on night, so she'll be going out to do the painting for Tink soon. And then once she's done with that, she should have a few more paintings to put in here and then be done. Oh, she made a masterpiece. That's nice. Calm down. Realism, medium. So maybe 2 or 3 more paintings and then she's done. I need a focused painting for her. I think that's what I should give to Tink instead of anything else, a focused painting. But I think that's the mathematical diagram, right? That's funny. Angry, confident, flirty. Yeah, mathematical. She'll still do the other painting. She'll just stick it in the on one of these easels. And it's a masterpiece. Ain't that cool? All right, these lights should be on now, right? Yes. Okay. We're going to get her to... Hi, Rose. Instantly fly here. Pause. Oh, we don't want to pause it. We're going to do a more choices, paint from reference, medium paint from reference. Not as pretty as I thought it would be. I thought it would be prettier than that. Oh well. Grab this and put it over here with Tink stuff. Pop that there. Instantly fly here. Maybe one more medium surrealism. So one more of these. And then one more large painting of some type. And then I think we'll be done. Then I think we'll be done. Already did a show through of her house last stream. So we don't have to do that. So we'll just get this done and then we'll be done.
Delapa. Oh, yeah.
So surrealism, which is an interesting one. And then we want to we'll do a classic large.
Dibawis.
We may do a few extra classics too, the small ones. So we could do them the same way we got that and put them on this one over here, right here. And we'll leave the one on the back empty.
Huh. Brew. Aha. Ah. Huh.
So let's do a classic medium.
Fwibsy nibsy. Clunkus. Huh.
I think I like it that way.
Aha. Huh. Brew.
So one more. I think that's a volcano. And then a classic medium.
Dibawis. Aha. Huh. Brew. Drubble. Delapa.
We may also put paintings on each of these. Oh, she got another masterpiece.
Buwazy.
Cool.
Shimba.
So we'll do a large painting on this one. We'll do a large impressions painting. And then we'll do a medium on the other one.
Uh-huh. Huh.
We'll probably do a medium of some sort of
Drubble?
not paint from reference. I don't want to do more paints from reference. But we'll do a medium.
Anzerpa.
Maybe a medium. We'll do a landscape painting. Another masterpiece. There we go. It's a medium painting. So we'll do a landscape painting. Resume. Thanks. Then we'll fill up her needs real quick. She's probably got, yeah, she needs sleep and hygiene. We'll fill up her needs real quick, and then she can deal with her other stuff. But we'll fill up her needs real quick, and then we'll go ahead and we'll move to Tink.
Ah, Bimka says. Oh. Huh. Oh, Stifa move it.
And then this
Dibawis.
takes care of this. This is done. She's complete.
Huh.
Have her bottle that emotion for me.
Oh, perfect.
This Tink is definitely going to need focused emotions. And then we're going to have her go up here. And now she's very sad. Instantly fly here, take a bath, and then go to sleep. Hey, Rosa. Yeah, she's super sleepy now. There's Terrence. Yeah, we became friends with Periwinkle. All right, go sleep. Looks like Rose is here, but unfortunately for us, it doesn't because she's gonna sleep real quick, and then we're gonna change to Tink. Get everything set up. I will have her manipulate this object over here. In here because it's broken again. And we do need to change the name of her fairy house and then finish up Tink. Put Tink in. So yeah. But all she'll need is social in her when she's on her own, which she'll be able to do on her own without a problem. So she'll be good. She does have an ability point that I can put out. So I'll see what I can do with that. But I don't think there's really anything that I want to do with it. Manipulate object, set to not broken, please. And then instantly fly here for me. She got another ability point. I don't feel like there's really anything else that she needs. Give her fairy insight, I guess. And maybe bloom plant. All right. That's the end of her. She's done. So we're going to save the game. And the main outside area of the community area is done. The only thing left to do is the inside of the one room, which is going to be Tink's thing. So we need to go to Manage Worlds. So we're going to go ahead and put Tink in, take the money out, put Tink in, and then get her set up for next time. And we're just going to put her in, set up everybody for being able to get in and out of the houses, set everybody's beds, you know, do all of that. And then, yeah. We're going to transfer Sims between different households. There's me and Thor. We're chilling. Imogen Green. Move Tink. Pop back in here. Give Tink the pixie dust, although she doesn't really need it. See what all Tink's got in her inventory. She bought a lot of paintings. It would suck if she bought all those paintings that weren't actually in her inventory. Because she bought the donut one. She bought one of the donut ones. And since Tink is our last fairy, we don't have anybody else to roll, so we don't have to roll for a fairy next time we start. We only have Tink. Alrighty. Tink seems to be doing okay. She's got clay. She's got her little thing. She does not have her painting, sadly, but that's okay. So we're going to give her this focused and give her this. And that is Tink done. We go back to Manage Worlds, save and Manage Worlds. And then we're going to move Iridessa out with all of her money and then set up our roommate situation. And then be done with it. And you guys can see once again how I set up the roommates and set up for the next fairy. And how much money everybody has now. Because Vivi gave them a lot of money too. So, manage households. We are going to pick this one. We want to transfer between. Super excited to do Tink. I've been looking forward to it. And we need to put 106,268. The Tink has nothing. They're at $710,000. And there we go. So they are once again back all together. And Tink is now in our main household. How do you have silvers? Okay, we need to fix silver again because she's given Tink her shop again. I think we can transfer ownership. She keeps giving Tink her shop. Literally. But everybody now has a shop in the area that she's in, so she shouldn't do that again. Especially considering Tink is her own thing now. This is the second time she's given Tink her shop. I gave her back the shop already once, I believe. Or remade the shop once. I'm not sure if my game's gonna decide to let me do this. It's being weird. There we go. Don't worry, Thor. It's almost time to make dinner. Then we go night-nights. All right. Let's... We don't want to sell it. I don't know how she keeps getting it. Oh, I don't know why she's scared. Small business settings. Sell business. I don't want to sell it. Manage, manage. Financial overview. How do I give it back? Okay, it's in the social menu. He's cold. What were you doing in the pool? Is she just died? Okay. There she is. So we want to... For ownership with the social menu under small business. But she doesn't show that she has a small business. Can't open the business. Is it going to cost money? Let's see if that fixes it. No. Open. Close. Yeah, whatever. like it's bugged. Oh, look, Patchy's here. Okay. Well, I'm probably going to have to restart the game. So, what I'm going to do is save. I will get rid of that money. I will put her back to 0. It won't go anywhere. And hopefully, restarting will register that she has the small business, and then I can give it to still give it back to Silver, move Silver, and then set everybody up and then get done. So, with that said, that is the end of today's stream. I will be back tomorrow. I should be back tomorrow. We did about 3 hours. I mean, I figured it would take us about 3 hours. So yeah, I was pretty right on with that, 2 to 3 hours. So yeah, that's the end of our stream today. And tomorrow we will be starting with Tink and getting Tink started and getting her on the road to what she needs to do. And yeah, um, I will see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget, YouTube, like, subscribe, and hit the bell. And Twitch, don't forget to follow.